ये शास्त्रविधिमुत्सृज्य यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेषां निष्ठा तु का कृष्ण सत्त्वमाहो रजस्तमः.
Arjuna said, O Krishna, the ones having surrendered the Vedic rituals, who only worship with full devotion, what is their nature? Sattvic, Rajasic or Tamasic?
त्रिविधा भवति श्रद्धा देहिनां सा स्वभावजा सात्विकी राजसी चैव तामसी चेति तां शृणु.
Lord Krishna said that devotion of the embodied beings, having originated from their nature, is of three types: Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. Hear about them from me.
सत्त्वानुरूपा सर्वस्य श्रद्धा भवति भारत. श्रद्धामयोऽयं पुरुषो यो यच्छ्रद्धः स एव सः.
O Bharata, the devotion of all embodied beings is according to the modes of Prakriti acquired by them. Devotion constitutes a being. Thus, he is whatever his devotion is.
यजन्ते सात्विका देवान्यक्षरक्षांसि राजसाः प्रेतान् भूतगणांश्चान्ये यजन्ते तामसा जनाः.
Sattvic beings worship the Devas. Rajasic beings worship Yakshas and Rakshasas, and the Tamasic ones worship ghosts and spirits.
अशास्त्रविहितं घोरं तप्यन्ते ये तपो जनाः दम्भाहंकार संयुक्ताः कामराग बलान्विताः कर्षयन्तः शरीरस्थं भूतग्राममचेतसः माम चैवान्तः शरीरस्थं तान् विद्यासुरनिश्चयान्.
The ones who practice severe austerities, going against the Shastras, who are egoistic and full of desires, filled with arrogance of attachment and power, those ignorant beings who hurt the 5 elements present in their bodies and me, the supreme self-dwelling in their bodies, know them to be demoniac in nature.
आहारस्त्वपि सर्वस्य त्रिविधो भवति प्रियः यज्ञस्तपस्तथा दानं तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु.
Even food, which is dear to all, is of three types according to their own nature. Similarly, yajna, penance, and charity are also of three types. Listen to this distinction of them from me.
आयुः सत्त्वबलारोग्य सुखप्रीतिविवर्धनाः रस्याः स्निग्धाः स्थिराः हृद्या आहाराः सात्विकप्रियाः.
The foods that promote longevity, energy, strength, health, happiness, and appetite, and those which are juicy, high in fats, substantial, and naturally pleasing, these kind of foods are liked by sattvic people.
कट्वमल्लवणात्युष्णतीक्ष्णरोषविदाहिदाः आहारा राजसस्येष्टा दुःखशोकामयप्रदाः.
The foods that are bitter, sour, salty, too hot, spicy, dry, and burning are liked by Rajasic people. These foods give rise to sorrow, grief, and disease.
यातयामं गतरसं पूतिपर्यूषितं च यत् उच्छिष्टमपि चामेध्यं भोजनम् तामसप्रियम्.
The foods that are undercooked, tasteless, stinking, stale, left over by others and impure are liked by tamasic people.
अफलाकाङ्क्षिभिर्यज्ञो विधिद्रष्टो यायुज्यते यष्टव्यमेवेति मनः समाधाय स सात्विकः.
The yajna that is performed according to the Vedic rituals as a duty without expecting anything in return, with their minds fixed on it, that is called sattvic yajna.
अभिसन्धाय तु फलं दम्भार्थमपि चैव यत् युज्यते भरतश्रेष्ठतं यज्ञं विद्धि राजसम्.
O Bharatashreshtha, the yajna that is performed to fulfill a desire or for the sake of ostentation, know it to be Rajasic yajna. Bharatashrestha, another name of Arjuna, meaning the best of the descendants of Bharata.
विधिहीनमसृष्टान्नं मन्त्रहीनमदाक्षिणम् श्रद्धाविरहितं यज्ञं तामसं परिचक्षते.
The yajna that is performed without the Vedic rituals, without giving food as charity, and without mantras, dakshina, and devotion, that is known as tamasic yajna. Mantras, verses from the Vedas. Dakshina, gifts given out of respect and for appreciation.
देवद्विज गुरुप्राज्ञपूजनम् शौचमार्जवम् ब्रह्मचर्यमहिंसा च शारीरम् तप उच्यते.
Worshipping God, Brahmanas, the Guru and the wise, along with purity, uprightness, practicing celibacy and non-violence. These are all austerities of body. Guru, master or teacher.
अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते.
Words that don't cause annoyance are beneficial and truthful, along with the regular study and practice of the Vedas. All these are known as austerities of speech.
मनः प्रसादः सौम्यत्वं मौनमात्मविनिग्रहः भावसंशुद्धिरित्येतत्तत्पो मानस मोच्यते.
Peace of mind, kindness, silence, self-control and inner purity. All these are austerities of mind.
श्रद्धया परया तप्तं तपस्तात्रिविधमं नरैः अफलाकाङ्क्षिभिर्युक्तैः सात्विकम् परिचक्षते.
Thus, austerities performed in these three manners, through mind, speech, and body or karma, free from desire of the fruits, with supreme devotion, are known as sattvic.
सत्कारमान पूजार्थं तपोदम्भेन चैव यत् क्रियते तदिह प्रोक्तं राजसं चलमध्युच्यते. dhruvam.
The austerities performed for the sake of ostentation, with a feeling of gaining respect and homage, they give unstable and impermanent fruits and are called rajasic.
मूढग्राहेण आत्मनो यत् पीडया क्रियते तपः परस्योत्सादनार्थं वा तत्ताम समुदाहृतम्.
The austerities performed out of foolishness for tutoring self out of stubbornness or to cause harm to others are known as tamasic.
दातव्यमिति यद्दानं दीयते नुपकारिणे देशे काले च पात्रे च तद्दानम् सात्विकं स्मृतम्.
The charity done with this feeling, doing charity is a duty at a right place and time to a worthy person. That charity is called sattvic.
यत्तु प्रत्युपकारार्थं फलमुद्दिश्य वा पुनः दीयते च परिक्लिष्टं तद्दानं राजसं स्मृतम्.
On the other hand, the charity offered with a desire to get something in return, which leaves behind regret, that charity is called rajasic.
अदेशकाले यद्दानमपात्रेभ्यश्च दीयते असत्कृतमवज्ञातं तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्.
The charity offered disrespectfully at an inappropriate place and time to an unworthy person, that charity is called tamasic.
ॐ तत्सदिति निर्देशो ब्रह्मणास्त्रविधः स्मृतः ब्रह्मणास्तेन वेदाश्च यज्ञाश्च विहिताः पुरा.
Om Tat Sat. These three words have been declared as the symbolic representation of the Brahma, Brahmanas, Vedas and Yajnas have been created from them only.
तस्मादोमेत्युदाहृत्य यज्ञदानतपः क्रियाः प्रवर्तन्ते विधानोक्ताः सततं ब्रह्मवादिनाम्.
Therefore, any act of yajna, charity or austerity performed by the people who chant Vedic mantras following the Vedic rituals always start with uttering the syllable Om.
तदित्यनभिसन्धाय फलं यज्ञतपाः क्रियाः दानक्रियाश्च विविधाः क्रियन्ते मोक्षकाङ्क्षिभिः.
That Supreme Soul, known as Tat, is everything. With this feeling, the seekers of liberation, having no expectation to get anything in return, do the acts of yajna, austerity and charity.
सद्भावे साधुभावे च सदित्येतत् प्रयुज्यते प्रशस्ते कर्मणि तथा सच्छब्दः पार्थयुज्यते.
O Partha, the word Sat is used for the reality and goodness of that Supreme Soul. It is also used for a great and auspicious act.
यज्ञे तपसि दाने च स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते कर्म चैव तदर्थीयम् सदित्येवा भिधीयते.
Steadiness in yajna, austerity and charity is also known as Sat. Thus, the act done for that Supreme Soul is also called Sat.
अश्रद्धया हुतं दत्तं तपस्तप्तं कृतं च यत् असदीत्युच्यते पार्थ न च तत्प्रेत्य नो इह.
O Partha, any yajna, charity or an auspicious act done without devotion is called asat, because it is neither beneficial in this world nor after death.